have been spending many hours doom scrolling Vinted recently. I'm getting to that point where I'm spending 2, 3, 4 hours just scrolling on Vinted, liking stuff, and then people are buying them, and I have that moment of devastation. Even though I was never going to buy that item, I'm seeing all these cute little like gingham, very cutesy country outfit, and it is making me resent my current wardrobe. The biggest problem with my wardrobe is I feel like it's all very monotone. I have a whole white section and a whole black section. She says wearing a black sweatshirt and black leggings. And I feel like this is a problem. I feel like I need more color, more variety, more patterns, more textures. Because of that, I think it is time that I make my way through my wardrobe and really take a look at the stuff that I have, see what I actually like, what I don't like, what needs a bit of DIY to be more wearable, and what just needs to be thrown away. So I'm gonna take you guys upstairs to my wardrobe. We're gonna go through the whole thing with hopefully a very savage approach and bin off a whole bunch of stuff so that I can buy those cutesy little Vinted pieces to plonk in, brighten everything up. Let's head upstairs and start purging. Welcome back to the wardrobe space. I don't even have my microphone on. Let's sort that out. Take the microphone. Welcome back to the wardrobe room. I feel like you guys are very familiar with this space because I've been filming down here, up here, a lot recently. So this is the wardrobe in question. So we are gonna make our way through this bad boy today and try and sort my life out, and also hopefully allow me to sell some pieces so that I can, of course, buy more pieces. Because if you sell something and then you buy something, it's free, even though you bought that thing in the first place. We just gotta draw a line under that as girl math. So there is a wide variety of stuff that exists in this wardrobe. Some pieces that I've had for years and I really love. Some pieces that I don't wear because I don't actually like, and other pieces that don't quite fit right. I would normally go from left to right, but I'm gonna go from right to left. And we're gonna go through, this stuff doesn't even move. I should probably not push it very hard. So the first piece we have is this dress. This is a lovely free people dress, and it does have an elastic in the middle. My problem with this dress is that it is, I think, a size or a couple sizes too big. So I got this in a, in a large, and I probably should have got a medium. Reading the reviews on the website, maybe even a small. So the reason I don't reach for this as much as I would like to is the fact that it is a bit big, and it does hang very big on me. Let me just I'll put this on so that you guys can see what I mean. I can't be able to get fully changed, so we've got the t-shirt and leggings underneath. Oh. So there's a few things about this dress that put me off wearing it. The first thing is, why are the sleeves so long? Whose arms fill this sleeve length? I just don't understand. So every time I wear this dress, I have to fold the sleeves over, but as I'm walking around doing my thing, they unfold. So I feel like there is a DIY opportunity here where we can pin the sleeves back somehow. I'm gonna have to find out what the best way to do that is. The next bit in question is this little elastic in the middle. So the way that I'd like it to sit is just here. So it's like in the little nook of my waist, but it does kind of like hang and get quite heavy on the bottom. I am not getting rid of this dress. I will make it work. I will fix it. I will make it work for me. The next dress we have is this beautiful denim dress that I got from Zara. I wear this all the time. It's probably my most worn piece in my wardrobe. I love the way that it fits. I love the way that it feels. I love the way it makes me feel as well. This is such a confidence boosting dress. So here she is on. I feel like $1 million in this dress. I feel like it hugs my body in all the right ways. The only bit that I was always a bit unsure of are these kind of shoulder bits, because they do sometimes poke out quite a lot, especially if you're wearing a t-shirt underneath. It does give it like a very bold accent up top, but I quite like it. Next piece along is something that is a little Marmite in my opinion, and it's this green this green like suede material play suit. This one also, I think I don't reach for as much because the size is too big. So this is a UK 14. I'm a UK size 10 to 12, so this runs quite a bit bigger than I wanted it to. But it doesn't look horrific, it just feels like a little bit more room than one might like. So the playsuit is on. I haven't done the belt up yet, just to show you guys the sheer volume of extra material that there is on this thing. So it's got like quite a bit of stretch and a lot of extra material. Is very loose in a lot of areas. And the shorts themselves are very strange, so they hang really low if you don't do any of the like cinching in. And the the bit for the actual leg is tiny, like this small, which I think is really bizarre. I'm not sure how this playsuit is intended to be worn, but the belt itself, I also don't know if it's supposed to be strapped into the back or the front, so I tend to go for the front just because all the extra material bunches up, and at least I know at the front what that looks like. It is a nice little playsuit. I do kind of wish it had a belt that went on both sides because the back does look kind of like odd and plain. I think you guys will need to let me know in the comments if this is fixable. Doesn't even look nice. Is it worth fixing? My whole life right now is confused. I don't know about this. I think I just like the color. The next dress we have is something I haven't had a chance to wear yet. So this is an O-poly dress. I don't own any O-poly dresses, so this is my very first one. Very excited about that, and I love this. I got this secondhand and it only cost me £12, which I thought incredible bargain. Here we have the dress. How freaking cute is it? I think it fits like a glove. The only place that it's a little snug is here, but it's not too bad. It's given them a little bit of a boost, but I love this dress. I think it's going to be so gorgeous for date night or some other sort of special occasion. And again, this is a piece of clothing that makes it feel very confident, very beautiful, very feminine, which is why it just holds a very, very special place in my wardrobe. I just love these little bow details, and it has like the bows on the back, which I do need to fix, so just ignore that. And the little white skirt popping out the bottom, such an adorable touch. It's just like the perfect mix of classy, elegant, but also a little bit sexy. The next dress I love just as much, and a lot of you may have seen this a year ago or a couple of years back, because unfortunately this got Unfortunately, this got thundered into the kind of like viral trending dress, and it is the cute little leopard print dress from Zara. I fell in love with this the moment I saw it and I put it on my body. It is so flattering. I love the cut. I love that it's lightweight, so you can wear it in any season. This one is, again, my most worn dress. I will gravitate towards this if I'm going for like a brunch, any sort of date night. Here is this dress on. I kind of feel like I belong in the Flintstones. It's definitely that kind of like animalistic vibe, but I love it. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down. It looks cute with a nice pair of knee-high boots. I think it is so stunning. The next piece is an item that holds a special place in my heart, and it is this oversized woolen knitted jumper. I adore this jumper. It's incredible for the winter, keeps you really nice and warm. The only thing is that it's a little impractical, and the reason for that is because of these giant sleeves. So I have tried to wear this a few times, and I often end up eating while wearing this jumper, and what that does mean is I end up eating a lot of the fibers or dunking the sleeves into whatever I'm eating, so they get very, very dirty. But other than that, I think it's adorable. I tend to wear it with like a black mini skirt, black knee-high boots, and it's just gorgeous. Do you see what I mean? It is absolutely huge. So the sleeves are very big. It goes all the way down to pretty much the length of this dress actually, but I really, really like that. On its own, it is a little bit itchy, so I always have to wear some sort of long sleeve underneath, but I think it's just such a gorgeous, timeless jumper. It's a nice Christmassy pattern that's in every single year, and I think it's amazing. I love her. Please do not tell me to get rid of this jumper, because I will not. The next dress, I totally forgot that I had this because I just never wear it. So it's this black and white sweater dress. I feel like it's just like something of nothing. I don't know if that's the correct phrase. It's just like very oversized, very comfy, but I feel like it makes me look a little frumpy. I am very short, and this goes all the way down to my knees in this kind of like big oversized fashion, and I just don't know if that's complimentary enough for me. Surprise, surprise, another dress. This is a short sleeved t-shirt dress. I got this only last year, and I thought it was such an unusual dress. It comes with little shoulder pads to accentuate the shoulders. I love this with a pair of Doc Martens. So this is the dress on. So as I said, it's got shoulder pads in to accentuate the shoulders, and then a little like cinching bit on the waist to accentuate this part as well. I don't know, I feel like I've never seen a dress like this before. I think it's very unique, very cutesy. I really like it. and the color goes so well with my pasty white skin. I do feel that at some point I'm gonna get tired of the shoulder pads. Sometimes that look is just not it. So I think at some point I'm gonna be over it, but for now I think it's quite a cute look. I do like them in there, and I do really like this dress. Okay, I think we're on to the nearly final dress. This caused a bit of commotion with you guys last year because so many of you hated this dress, but I really like it. I think it is a very unusual shape for me to go for because it kind of goes all the way down to the hips and then it flares out. But I don't know what it is. As soon as I put this on, I fell in love. I thought it was absolutely stunning. I know I'm not wearing the right bralette for this dress, but please just ignore that and look past it and admire this beautiful frilly angel. This dress is honestly so lovely. I think it's great for summer. I've worn it with like a roll neck and some knee-high boots in the winter with a nice jacket over the top. It's amazing. I love it. Ooh, okay, so we're on to my giant brown cardigan. This guy is a little slice of itchy hell, but I love it. It's 100% wool. It is oversized, it is cozy. It definitely gives me very Gilmore Girl vibes. There we go. I think it's probably because of the autumnal chocolate brown color. It's just amazing. If I was wearing this dress with like a t-shirt underneath and I threw this cardigan over, it kind of pulls the outfit together, warms you up, gives it more kind of like autumnal springy vibes, and still allows you to rock your very cute outfit underneath. But I love it. She's beautiful. Again, not my most worn piece, but one that I do reach for fairly regularly. Oh, this guy. I don't think I have worn this in about a year. It is just like an oversized grey jumper, which when I first bought, I really loved, but now I'm not so sure I'm a fan. Let me pop her on. So first of all, it's an extremely high roll neck. So it's up, I look like I've broken my neck and I'm wearing a neck brace, but when it's down, it just looks like a weird rolled up worm thing. I don't know, there's a lot about this jumper that I don't like, and I'm surprised that I've had it in my wardrobe for so long. I don't love it. Let's put her in this sell pile. The next thing we have is a little cropped roll neck. I class this as a bit of a basic, although it is a, what are you? Like a browny purpley maroon color. The only thing I need to do with this is go over it with a debobbler because it has got just a few like bubbles around it that probably could go. So I'm going to drop this in a DIY pile, but this one's definitely staying. Then we have this jumper, which again I got last year, and it is from the Primark Rita Ora section. This again was an experimental piece. It's got some color in it, a mix of browns and pinks and creams. I quite like this jumper. The only thing I don't do is reach for it very often. This is a jumper on. I love how this dress is now the base for all of these outfits, so you're gonna get some very confusing looks. If I come a bit closer, we can ignore the skirt, but it's really nice. It's a soft jumper. It does have some wool in the blend as well, which surprised me for Primark actually. I don't know when they started using wool in their products, but it makes for a better quality jumper. I honestly can't remember the last time I wore this jumper, if I'm honest with you, but I like it. I feel like I should wear it more. The next jumper is this Ralph Lauren quarter zip burgundy jumper that I got from the charity shop. You guys are gonna hear me say that a lot because I, over the years, have done a lot of charity shopping. It is not healthy, but very good for your pockets. This jumper caught my eye because of the color primarily. The only thing that I've not been sure of since I bought it home is the actual quarter zip. It does confuse me a bit. I'm not too sure if I actually like it or not. I did also try to give this to my boyfriend because I felt like this would be a nice color on a guy, but unfortunately because it is a woman's jumper, it does have a feminine fit, and he said no thanks. Okay, I now remember why I don't wear this jumper as much, and it's the fact that the zip here kind of curves up. I don't know why it does that. It's extremely annoying. I just can't see past this zip, and for that reason this one is going into the sell pile. Next we have this very fun jumper which I got from Shein. Don't come for me, I have had this for about 4 or 5 years. I'm on the fence. I loved it when I first got it, and it does go really well with some of my like lighter colored trousers, and I recently did include this in an outfit where I styled my Dunnet flower sandals. Flower Dunnet. I will never remember the name of those sandals. This jumper looked really cute with that outfit. Okay, now that it's on, I can absolutely see why I love this jumper. The fit of it is really cute. You can pull this like bit down and have it a bit longer, but it does sit really nicely in this kind of cropped vibe, which I love. I think I need to get rid of some of the boring stuff and start wearing the fun pieces in my wardrobe, because this guy, I am missing out. She is cute. She's very different, and I feel like she could elevate some very boring outfits. So this jumper is staying. I do have another fun jumper, which is this purple one, this purple creamy jumper. And the reason I loved it so much is because it is very like a rugged, very boho. Yeah, it's a very ruggedy, very imperfect looking jumper, and I think it's very sweet. It's got a slightly oversized sleeve, and it's got like a nice wavy vibe about it. So it feels like there's something wrong with it, but it's actually perfectly made just that way. And I love that. I think it's really pretty. Next we have a plain black long sleeved t-shirt, which I think speaks for itself. This one is staying as a clear basic. I do have a very big problem of hoarding basics. I'm going to keep these in a separate pile, and then we can make sure that I only keep what I need, not what I think I will need, because that's a problem. But I do think I have a bit of a problem which I need to address, and it is, as you've probably noticed, I do have a lot of black hoodies. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 black hoodies. God, I have a problem, don't I? I really need to stop buying the same thing over and over with a slightly different design. It's not healthy. The only difference is these two are zip ups and these two are pullovers. But I will definitely be keeping both of these because I get a hell of a lot of wear out of them. If you are like me and you work from home full time, I live in sweats. These comfies are my go-to in the morning, so these guys are definitely staying. I've had this belt for, oh my god, like 6 years, and I've never worn it. Apparently this is a really bougie expensive brand, Frisca, made in Italy. It came up when I googled it for being like hundreds of pounds, but I'm thinking that this is either a replica or this brand is only expensive because of the brand name rather than the luxury, because this like buckle is very cheap plastic. The actual chain is very heavyweight and it makes a lot of noise. But I think I need to dump this in the sell pile because although it's cute and I love it, I have not worn that thing once. And that leaves us with this jacket, which some of you may recognize from the £1 Vinted finds video I did. I thought that I might reach for this and wear it a bit more, but I'm really not reaching for it. I'm not interested in it, so I'm gonna pop this in the sell pile. Then we have this jumper, which is my absolute go-to in the winter. I love this. It is so cozy. I got it at a vintage market. The only thing I didn't realize is it does have a hole somewhere in the arm. It does have a bit of a hole in the shoulder, but it hasn't got any bigger since I bought it, so I think that the jumper is going to be okay. It gives it more of a ruggedy vibe. I think it's very, very cute. Here it is on, in case you're wondering. It's a nice, lovely oversized fit. Then we have, okay, she's already running away, this brown cardigan, which year after year I say to myself I'm gonna wear and I never do. So I'm gonna just like close my eyes, throw her away and move on, because if I stew about that cardigan too much, I keep it and I really, really don't wear it. Don't look at me like that. You are going to get sold. A plain sweatshirt. I have a matching pair of shorts for this sweatshirt, which is why I'm keeping it. Okay, what's next? Oh, look. I told you I had a problem. Another long sleeved black t-shirt. The only difference between the two is that one is a bit thicker, whereas this one is a bit thinner. If I'm honest, I think I will throw away the thicker one. Ooh, okay, this is a little two-piece. Again, I got it from Vinted. It is a cardigan with a crop top, and it's got a little like leopard print love heart in the middle. I love the black and white accents, and I do tend to wear this cardigan a lot on its own, but I can't bother to try this on. You guys get the idea. T-shirt, crop top, love this, keeping it. Then there is this cardigan. This is more of a summer cardigan. I don't know why I didn't pack this away for the winter, but it is one of those like light see-through cardigans. This is incredible to just throw on if you need a little bit of extra warmth. Plain black t-shirt, long sleeve again, but this time is different. It has a slight roll neck and lovely bell sleeves, which I adore. I don't actually class this as a basic because it is a statement piece on its own. It's got these like, I don't even know what you call it, like the waves on the bottom of the like t-shirt and the sleeves as well. Next up is this cropped jumper with a built-in collar. I love this. I really, really do. I think it's nice, it's classy, but unfortunately I don't reach for it as often as I would like, particularly because it is more of a dressy item, whereas I tend to wear more casual stuff more often. It's a lovely soft material. It's a nice cropped length as well. So if you're wearing a pair of jeans, it doesn't expose your tummy, but it sits perfectly so you don't get all of the bunching in the jeans. You know what? I am gonna keep her for a bit longer and do the same as I said to the other jumpers. If I don't wear this in the next year, she's a goner. Button up cardigan, this beautiful green color. I love this. It's warm, it's cozy, it's got quite a bit of weight to it as well. Amazing jumper. I'm sure you guys have seen me wear this many times, so I'm not going to try this one on, but that's going in my most worn pile. Another most worn piece, this giant oversized jumper. This is the one that, if you guys watched my ChatGPT creates my outfits for the week video, this is the jumper that had the giant stain on the front. It's clean now, I've washed it, but this one's staying because, again, my most worn piece. Now we have a couple of vests. So this is the one that I bought initially, and it's actually a bit longer than I thought it would be. But what I do really love about it is it's got these little like leopard print purses on the front and on the back, which I really like. And then we have this one, which is a more cropped length. It's something that I wear over the top of dresses. This one I know and I adore and I love and I wear all the time, so this one's staying. But this one I'm not sure about. I do like it, it's just I wish it was a bit more cropped. This is what it looks like on. I am very on the fence. I have this thought all the time where I'm like, I should probably get rid of this, and I put it on and I'm like, maybe I'll keep it for a little bit longer. God, you know, I think it's cute and I love the accent details. I just feel like someone else is going to love this and wear it a lot more. So although it saddens me, I think I should sell this vest. Oh, she's so cute. So this is a denim two-piece. So you get this like short sleeved crop top and then a skirt, which is a skirt at the front, shorts at the back. I have the size medium and it fits like a little bit snug. So if I don't do the zip up, let me just go get it rather than trying to explain it. Okay, so this is the coord on. God, that's a really hard thing to say. Coord on. This is the coord on. So my problem is the bottom half. The top fits really nicely. It's very complimentary, hits at a nice level. But the shorts, so these are a size medium and they're like a little snug. So if I do the middle button up, I feel like they look really nice. They look like they fit really comfortably, but there is something about the fit that is like a little too tight, especially if I sit down. I feel a lot of pulling across the butt area here. So naturally I thought that I need to size up. Okay, so the size large is quite significantly bigger. So with the zip and the button done up, there is so much room. Like, it is wild how much bigger this pair of shorts is. So my thought process is I either find a way to adjust these or I stick with a smaller size and just feel a little bit uncomfortable every time I wear this two-piece. So I'm gonna pop these into the DIY pile and try and work something out. All right, let's move on. So we have a short sleeved black t-shirt. So this is another basic, but this time a short sleeve version. So this is staying. Long sleeved classy t-shirt. Very floaty, very nice. I tend to reach for this more in the summer because it's such a thin material. I will pop this one as a keep for now. Oh, okay, we gotta have a giant Christmas jumper. This is very, very thick, very heavy, very good quality material. Again, I got this from a charity shop. No idea what the brand, what size. I tried it on, I loved it, and I'm keeping this guy. It is such a gorgeous jumper. Okay, I think I need to find somewhere else to store my clothes while I'm sorting them out. I probably will take them out of the room because this does not look safe. This is currently what we are working with, and also that's the pile of clothes you guys haven't seen yet. I've tidied it up a bit. Let's look at the next item. Oh no. It's another short sleeve black t-shirt. Woo! Okay, the reason I got this one and that one is because this one's slightly more cropped and I do reach for this. So these are the two. You see they're slightly different. Right, next is, oh God, I love this jumper. Look at it. Oh my God. I found this one when I was doing my trying on all of the ugliest thing or the weirdest things at TK Maxx video. And I tried on this, and let me tell you how much I fell for this jumper. She is stunning. She is dramatic and glorious. Like, look at those sleeves and the cowboy boots on the front. I gotta put this on just because of how much I love it. Woo! This jumper is just amazing. The only downside is these little like floaty pieces fall off all over the place. So if I'm walking around the house and I'm wearing this jumper, I will definitely find at least 2 or 3 of these lying around, which makes me really sad because I know at some point they are all going to fall off and it's just going to be a plain black jumper, which will really suck. I'm sorry to announce that we have, I don't know why I sounded like the train station lady just there. I do have another long sleeve black basic. So what did we have before? So we have a cropped version and then a slightly longer version. Again, you guys are gonna scream at me, but I'm keeping both of these. This short sleeve sparkly t-shirt, this is very different to anything that I have in my wardrobe. And for that reason, I do sometimes struggle to style this. So it is a plain, what could be an oversized t-shirt, but they have cinched it at the bottom. So it kind of like comes in, which for me personally is perfect for tucking it in without having all of the excess fabric. So this is what it looks like. I've put my leggings back on because it just looked weird with that skirt. So if you can see what I mean, it comes in right on the waist there and then stays quite slim. And then on the back, it's got like a triangle cutout bit, which could be seen as quite a flattering fit. But I do like to tuck it in and it just looks like a nice oversized t-shirt tucked into a pair of jeans. So this guy is absolutely staying. This one is one of my favorites. It's an oversized long sleeve boho vibe throw on t-shirt thingy-majig. I don't even know what you call these. I love the fact that it's netted. It lets so much breeze through and I feel like I can wear this all year round. So for that reason, this is absolutely staying. It's such a must-have for my wardrobe. Ooh, this is where my Olivia Rodrigo t-shirt went. I'm going to the Olivia concert in June this year, so just in a few months, and I thought I would get my hands on a piece of merch before it all sells out. In my head, I'm just telling myself it's limited edition, but if this is like extremely popular and you all have this t-shirt, please don't tell me. So I am planning on wearing this to the concert. I don't know how yet. I do have this like purple mini skirt to potentially make some sort of look. Another short sleeve white basic. Then we have this shirt, which goes incredible with the denim dress that I showed you guys what feels like about an hour ago now. It's such a lovely vintage shirt. I've always my whole life had one of these with slightly different designs, and every so often I get bored of it, I throw it away and I buy the next one. Another one of my favorite very thick of winter jumpers, which is this fluffy one from Mango. And when I tell you I have had this for about 10 years, this has really lived and seen everything. I think it is such an adorable jumper. I love the black contrasting with the white. It's just amazing. It goes with so much stuff. I love her so much. Here is a striped cropped jumper. I tend to really hate anything with stripes on. You'll notice that my whole wardrobe is pretty much stripe free because I feel like it just looks weird on me. I don't know what it is. I feel like it just makes me look really weird. There's something about stripes that makes my skin crawl. But the fact that these are spaced out, so they've got like a bigger gap between the stripe, really changed things for me. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know why this works so well, it just does. Here it is, it's very cutesy, I love it. I love the length of it in particular. It goes great with leggings or jeans. Next piece is this North Face cropped jumper. I do really like this, I really do. I just never reach for it. So I bought it for hiking. What I noticed is the fact that it's cropped doesn't do anything for me in terms of warmth. See, this is what I hate. It looks so cute. I love it. I love how bright white it is against like the black leggings. I do feel genuinely sad to sell it. So I think I will keep it just for a year. And if I don't wear it once, no matter how I feel about it, this is getting sold. This is the fleece that I actually wear for hikes. It's so warm. It's got a nice zip, so you can just take it off very easily if you need to. So this is staying because I wear it pretty much every time I go hiking. Okay, so we're on to another basic. There is a stain on this somewhere. I think it's on the sleeve. Yeah, there it is. I think for that reason, I'm gonna throw it away and just buy a new one. We are now entering the section where I pretty much have the same creamy colored jumper in lots of different styles. This one's definitely staying because I think it's a bit different. I got this from a brand called Domino Vintage. They sell lots of like vintagey pieces, and this one I thought was incredible. It's got the cutest little shark in the middle, but I think it is a beautiful beautiful jumper. It's something I wear all the time, especially if I want a nice cozy day with like jeans and trainers. This is the go-to sweatshirt. There are a couple of cardigans that look very similar. Whew, this has been a big job, but we are nearly done. Just the last few pieces, and most of these are my new purchases, which is why they've made it to the front of the wardrobe. First is this little vest. I love this, but I just don't wear it enough. It's a plush, thick velvet vest. And it's got a guitar on the back and these little stars on the front. I think this is really adorable. I don't want to get rid of this just yet because I've not had it very long. I feel like it has so much potential. I feel like I'll be able to put together so many cute outfits with this. This is what it looks like if you wear it just on its own. I think it's so lovely. It definitely needs a t-shirt underneath because on its own I feel like it looks maybe a little odd. If you guys have any ideas of how I can style this, please let me know because I'm open to any suggestions. Speaking of quality items, we have this gorgeous cardigan that I got from a small business called Wild Orange Tree. So it's a lovely oversized crochet cardigan. This is amazing. It's very, very heavyweight and definitely very much designed for summer. One thing I love about this is you can wear it with the cardigan buttons on the front, hello, or as a jumper with the buttons on the back. It's very universal. I love this. I'm gonna get so much wear out of this in the summer. I've got my very new cardigan that I picked up from Hollister. I think it's the perfect slouchy cardigan for the summer to throw on over any dress. And second to last is this long dress. This is the only thing I ended up keeping from my Disturbia haul because I just felt like the quality of the items wasn't worth it. I could even argue that this wasn't worth £55 because it is just a very thin material. But I loved it. I felt like the shape of it was really nice. The color's lovely. I love all of the velvet pieces too. Slits on both sides. It's just honestly the loveliest dress I've ever put on my body. And finally, the last piece in the wardrobe is another summery dress, and it is this one from Hollister. It has still got the tags on because I bought it last weekend. It's such a nice fitting dress and it's got built-in like boob cups to give you the support so you don't need to wear a bra, which I really appreciate because this dress is backless. I think it's lovely. It's such a lovely pattern. The material feels incredible for the summer. I cannot believe we have made it through this whole wardrobe. I don't think I have seen it empty since, well, since I've moved in. This is the chaos that I have unveiled onto my room. And it doesn't end there. Here's where I put the rest of the stuff. Okay, so it looks like I am pretty much done. This is the pile of the DIY stuff, so the bits that need debobbling, making tighter, you know, all that kind of stuff. And this is the sell pile. I found this orange t-shirt underneath this chest of drawers. I don't know how it got there, but we're going to be saying goodbye to that because I have not missed it. Some of my thicker jumpers into one of these bags that will go right underneath the bed. I'm not going to swap out the summer clothes just yet because I think it's a little too early. And this is what a wardrobe is looking like. So we have still got a big chunk of creams and a big chunk of dark stuff. But we do start to get some colors over here. This dress we haven't seen yet. That's just come out of the wash. I got it from Vinted and it's a cute little checkered green dress. If you are interested in buying any of these items, I am going to link my Vinted somewhere here or even just down in the description for you to have a little look. Depending on how fun the DIY bits are, I might do a separate video just showing you guys what I did with these items, if anything, or if they just went straight into the sales section. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a slightly different one for me, but I could talk about clothes all day. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. I would love to see you guys again, so please subscribe and I will see you guys next time. Bye.